So mathematics contains a lot of techniques to prove very important results. In this way, in this presentation, I use Pythagorean method to prove square root of 2 is an irrational number. So square root of 2 is an irrational number is the result we are going to prove. First we have to know what is irrational number or what is rational number. So first if you know the rational number, then you can understand what is irrational number. A number expressed in the form a by b, where a and b are integers, such that they don't have any common factors. That is, numerator and denominator are integers, such that they don't have any common factors. That is, they are relatively prime or co-prime. That is, their GCD is 1. This is the definition of rational number. Suppose a number which is not expressed in the above form is called irrational number. Root 3, root 5, root 2, these are examples of irrational number because they cannot be written in the form a by b. If you take 4, it can be written as 4 by 1. 2 by 3 is rational number. 3 by 2 is a rational number. Denominator is non-zero. This is very important. Denominator is non-zero. Otherwise, it will become infinity. Why we need irrational numbers? First, I am going to prove root 2 is an irrational number using Pythagorean method. Or I am going to use Pythagorean method, or simply called method of contradiction or reductio absurda method. What we want to prove is root 2 is irrational. I am going to assume that root 2 is rational. Then what will happen? We will get some contradiction. So using this contradiction, we can arrive the result. Assume that root 2 is rational. We know the definition of rational number. So root 2 is a by b, where a and b are integers, have no factors in common. That is, they are relatively prime or co-prime. Suppose root 2 equal to a by b, then squaring on both sides, you will get root 2 equal to a squared by b squared. This implies by cross multiplication, you will get 2b squared equal to a squared. Let it be equation number 1. Left hand side of equation number is 2 into b squared, which is an even number. So this is equal to a squared. This implies a squared is even. This means a into a is even. This implies a is even because you know the result that even into even is equal to even. Even into even is equal to even. Even number multiplied even number of times is equal to even. So a is even. Using this result, equation number 1 implies 2b squared is even. This implies b squared is even by the same argument. B squared is even means b into b is even. So again using the same argument, b is even. Therefore, a and b are even integers and hence they have 2 as a common factor, which is a contradiction to the fact that a and b are having no common factor or relatively prime. A and b are relatively prime. This is a contradiction. Because of our assumption, we got this contradiction. So root 2 cannot be rational. It is irrational number. Similarly, we can prove root 3, root 5 are irrational numbers. The application of, suppose you know the definition of irrational number and some results, you can apply some idea or you can solve some problems like this. The length of the diagonal of n Isosceles triangle of unit length is irrational. If we take a right-angled isosceles triangle of unit length, then the two sides are 1 unit and 1 unit. Apply the Pythagoras theorem, 1 squared plus 1 squared equal to 2 equal to diagonal. So diagonal is d squared equal to 2, d equal to root 2. Therefore, the length of the diagonal of isosceles triangle of unit length is irrational. So this is the application of this result. So it's a very simple idea, but used to prove powerful result, that is root 2 is irrational, root 3 is irrational. This is the basic method used in Pythagorean era by Pythagorean, the school of the mathematician who follows Pythagorean school. And this is a very important result used in number theory and other things. Thank you.